Today's news. Today's news.
Issues. He created 15,000 new jobs. The only jobs he created are for illegal immigrants.
Stretching the truth.
Every single thing he said is a lie.
As Biden struggles.
It was awful. It was awful.
Good morning. I'm Deborah Rodriguez with the CBS World News Roundup. It was a presidential debate that could drastically change the course of the campaign. Many Democrats are calling President Biden's performance last night disappointing and painful. The review from President Biden himself.
I think you did well. Do you have any concerns about your performance? No, it's hard to debate a liar.
These voters in Oakland, California aren't as generous.
It just seems extremely geriatric.
I don't know how the campaign is going to recover.
Correspondent Nancy Cordes is in Atlanta, where the face-off took place.
From the very start of the debate, it was clear something was wrong.
You know, the fact of the matter is that
It wasn't just the president's voice, weakened by what aides described as a days-long cold. It was also his answers, which sometimes meandered or trailed off.
making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare,
Trump seized on this halting answer about immigration.
and I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more border patrol and more asylum. I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
The president's struggles drew attention away from a blizzard of false claims from Donald Trump on health care,
I'm the one that got the insulin down for the seniors.
on his economic record,
We have the greatest economy in the history of our country.
on his legal trouble,
He indicted me because I was his opponent.
and on abortion.
He's willing to, as we say, rip the baby out of the womb in the 9th month and kill the baby. That is simply not true. We are not for late-term abortion, period.
By the end of the debate, panic was spreading through the Democratic Party.
That was not what we needed from Joe Biden, and it's personally painful for a lot of people.
People feel like that we are confronting a crisis. Even the vice president didn't sugarcoat it. It was a slow start. That's obvious to everyone. I'm not going to debate that. Both candidates provided some truly surreal moments, like this exchange about Trump's hush money verdict.
The only person on this stage is a convicted felon, is the man I'm looking at right now. Of having sex with a porn star on the night while your wife was pregnant. I mean, what are you talking about? You're the morals of an alley cat. I didn't have sex with a porn star.
UVA political analyst Larry Sabato says the debate has sparked talk about a replacement.
I've received more messages that I can count from Democrats who are, on the one hand, panicking, on the other, trying to find a way to get another nominee.
A decision on whether to replace Mr. Biden would have to come from the president himself. A day after the Supreme Court announced a decision allowing Idaho hospitals to provide emergency abortions, justices could release more opinions today, 2 of them involving Donald Trump. Loyola law professor Lori Levinson.
We're waiting for the decisions that affect former President Trump. Both the question of whether he has immunity and also the question of whether the obstruction statute can be used in prosecuting him and others. Other big cases that we still haven't received the decisions on, including decisions that affect the homeless, that affect the power of agency.
It's 4 minutes after the hour.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these dash cam news adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 52 degrees in Portola Valley, California.